Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford, Paddock. I am Adam Mckola. Manchester United have beaten Everton 3-1 today. A victory that Manchester United fans, the manager, the players, we all needed that lift because after the Arsenal game, after the Istanbul game, we've all been down in the dumps, haven't we? You probably saw my face on the watch line before this game kicked off. I wasn't feeling positive. I wasn't feeling confident. I wasn't happy when I saw the predicted 11. I thought that midfield of Fred McTominay was way too flat. We needed a little bit more creativity, a little bit more nous, maybe just one holding and a little bit more further up top. But on the day, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got it right yet again, and the players dug in and got a result for him. And it was one that we really had to fight for. After the first 15, 20 minutes when you're behind in the game, after a goal from Bernard, and it was a goal that we should have defended better. Up for the header went Victor Lindelof, who I felt has done better in recent weeks and has looked good. But he was beaten to the ball by Calvert-Lewin, a header and a challenge that he should have been winning or should have been doing better with. And then the ball goes to Bernard. Bernard finds his space. In my opinion, Wan-Bissaka's either got to close his legs or close down the space or both and make sure the shot doesn't get away or get past him. He didn't do that. The ball went through his legs. It wasn't hit with great pace or great speed, but it was hit with great precision, and it was 1-0 to Everton, and you're rolling your eyes thinking, oh no, here we go again, because this is an Everton side. They had the boost of James Rodriguez coming back into the team. They had the boost of, Alain Decore in that midfield, Calvert-Lewin up front. This is a team that has been performing well, and when they went 1-0 in front, I started worrying. I felt that, this was only going to get worse. We saw a 4-0 defeat at Goodison Park under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and I started to fear something like that. But thankfully, there was a reaction by Manchester United, and you saw throughout the team from back to front, from Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire to Fred and McTominay in midfield, all the way through the team up to Bruno and the lads up top. They were fighting for this game. Rashford and Martial didn't have the best performances at all. You can tell Martial's been out for half of the season so far with suspension, in and out of the team. He needs to get that sharpness. He needs to get, that presence in there. But we saw against Arsenal how much we miss him when he isn't up top. I just find with Martial, it's either everyone's praising him and singing his name from the rooftops, or they're saying he needs to get dropped and thrown out of the team. There's never in between with it. Today, I just thought he didn't have a great game, but it's maybe to be expected with the fact that he hasn't had time in the team much this season and has been in and out due to suspension, which, of course, he himself is to blame for. So, obviously, we want to see Anthony Martial getting better. And with Edinson Cavani coming off the bench and scoring that goal, which made it 3-1. And Edinson Cavani is showing a player that he's obviously a different kind of number 9 to Anthony Martial, but he's showing, Tony, you need to perform. You need to put in these performances because it's not just Odion Ighalo sitting on the bench now behind you. We've got a striker that's experienced, knows where the net is, and he will be looking to start games. And that's what Martial needs, that threat, that competition in that position. But I'm not panicking. People panic too much. Oh, he's not a number 9. Oh, he's not this. He's not. Relax a little bit, yeah? The performances will come with more minutes under his legs. We've saw this for other players this season, so surely he's in the same boat. Marcus Rashford as well. Another quietish game, but he was still involved in a lot of bright moments for Manchester United. If he swears on his mum's life or his daughter's life or something, he may be given that goal by the Premier League because it works for Harry Kane. Remember when Harry Kane, it touched his pube and he was like, I swear to God, swear on my daughter's life, that was my goal. The Premier League gave him the goal. So maybe if Marcus Rashford kicks up a fuss, he'll get it. And Bruno has said, well, you can have it. I'm here to provide goals. And Bruno today was a man on a mission. There's a couple of players that you could say were man of the match today. I feel like Fred was up there. Maguire was up there. Bruno was also up there. 2 goals and an assist, or a goal and 2 assists, depending on who that goal goes to between Rashford and Bruno. But I thought Bruno was excellent today. Looked like he may get sent off. He was getting frustrated at times. Some of his passes weren't coming off, but that's fine because he was trying things that would have created a goal or would have created a little bit of magic for Manchester United. And having a player like that keeps everybody on their toes. It keeps everybody on their toes. He's constantly demanding more. He's constantly running around the pitch. He's constantly moaning. And that's what we need. He's not got the captain's armband, but he's a captain on that pitch. And you need players like that all over the park. And I really liked seeing Bruno today because without someone like that, It's very easy for your team to fall into their shell, start feeling sorry for themselves when they're 1-0 down, and that game goes from bad to worse. But when you've got someone like Bruno in the team, making sure, forcing things, and he got that goal with a fantastic header. It was an assist by Luke Shaw. Now, I don't think Luke Shaw defensively is the best, but in the last week, he's shown, with the assist for Anthony Martial's goal in Istanbul and the assist for Bruno's goal here, that he is beginning to offer something more in the final third. But I'm not going to get too carried away because, a professional footballer completed a cross. Whoop-de-doo. You got to expect that to happen. But we need to see that more from Luke Shaw. Maybe I'm being harsh on him, I don't know, but let me know what you guys think in those comments below. So today, I thought it was a great battling performance. We got that goal straight back when Everton went 1-0 up. Luke Shaw whips the ball in, Bruno gets the goal. And then we continued fighting for it. And we came from behind to win the game. And, it maybe should have been more for Manchester United today. Should have had a penalty. Jordan Pickford, he makes a mistake. Maguire the ball's coming down, and Maguire goes to knee it because the ball just wouldn't drop for him. He goes to knee it, he goes over the bar. But once the ball's gone, Jordan Pickford and the other Everton defender, I can't remember who it was, comes in and clatters him. It was a stonewall penalty that we didn't get. Real odd one, real frustration. United did eventually go in front. Through that goal from from Bruno whipping the ball in. Marcus Rashford goes for the header. It just goes beyond him. And, of course, it ends in the net. And I was surprised we weren't doing that more. Testing Jordan Pickford. One of the worst goalkeepers in the league for me, Jordan Pickford. And we weren't testing him enough today, which was a frustration. But, look, in the end, we got the result. And it was Edinson Cavani who capped it off. Anthony Martial went off as a substitute, as did... I believe it was Juan Mata later on in the day, and Cavani and Pogba came on. I thought Pogba looked good when he came on. Cavani looked good when he came on, and Cavani got wide. Bruno Fernandes delayed. It looked like a point where he was going to shoot and go for the hat-trick, but then he went for the pass. Edinson Cavani held his line, and he scored the goal as well to give him his first Manchester United goal, his first goal in the Premier League, and wrap up the 3 points for the Reds. And United dug in today. We battled all over the field, and that was great to see. I wasn't sure about that midfield when they started, but up against Alan, up against Decore, getting McTominay and Fred in there battling was the right decision to make from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Bruno Fernandes hasn't really been performing over the last couple of weeks, but today he put in another fantastic performance from him. Rashford, Martial, Mata was good today, Mata. Rashford and Martial haven't had their best games today. I feel like the supply really wasn't there for them constantly throughout the game because of the game went, but we do expect to see better from those players. And then at the back in the defence, I've really been pleased with Lindelof's performances over the last week or so. I know he got beaten in the air for the goal for them, but I'm happy to let that slide given the fact that we won the game. And I thought Harry Maguire came through with a really good performance today. Probably his best performance of the season. And I'm really happy to see him putting that performance in. Because like I've said before, he might not be worth £80 million, but he didn't choose his price tag. And he hasn't turned into a bad defender overnight. He is a very good centre-half, and we need to get him back to that level if we want to continue progressing. So today was a huge win for Manchester United. I thought we did really well to get that result, especially after going in behind. My man of the match, Maguire, Fred, or Bruno, I'd go and give it to Bruno Fernandes, who I thought really set the tempo and set the tone for Manchester United today. Overall, though, a good result. Can't get carried away with this. We can't start thinking, all our problems are gone again, because we know after this international break, if we suffer defeat, then problems are going to be on the horizon for Manchester United, and possibly Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But today, we recovered, we bounced back, we got a big win. And Ollie got another win over a big-name manager in Carlo Ancelotti. Fingers crossed we can keep it up, but it's a step in the right direction. Let us know your thoughts in those comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, as Manchester United have beaten Everton 3-1. Got a big result, big 3 points heading into the international break. And I suppose we can all breathe again now. For now, though, I've been Adam Mckola. This has been Stretford Paddock. Go and check out the watch-along highlights, the fan cams, the chat with me and Steve moaning about Poch and all that kind of stuff. Go and check all that good stuff out. Keep it locked. For now, I'm out of here.